Bet you weren't expecting to see that one. That is right. I, the big man, says Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 is mid.
Every single thing in it is mid!
And I can't believe I'm actually going to say this, but if you're on the fence about buying this game, I suggest to wait at least until it's on sale.
Oh, damn! I'm sorry.
Now, hold it. Is the game still good? Yes. Is it fun? Yes, very much. Essentially, it is a lot more polished version of the previous game, with some of the new features and game mechanics that should have improved the game this time. Should have. So with that, let's go straight into this with the campaign. This time around, there is actually a story for the campaign. A simple story where Dr. Tesla's dumbass cousin accidentally let 5 creatures free into Hot Wheels City, and they just wreak havoc all over the place. Where you have Brian Gandim and Bellamere from One Piece to take down these monsters. Pretty much that's it. Since this is a game about cars, how are the cars themselves? With over 150 cars for you to collect, with about 100 of them coming back from the original game, this is one of the first good things Milestone did. They actually listened to concerns like if cars from the original game were going to come back, and pretty much only 30 or so are pretty much left out. Sadly, no Barbie Dream Camper. May it rest in peace. While also listening about how we wanted more cars from the early 2000s to come, Milestone, Way Too Fast, 16 Angels, Sear Tuner, and just so many more. Not only that, we have bikes, we have off-road vehicles now, which each car is now in a certain group, and each one is needed for certain events. However, while it's great that we got a bunch of cars back from the first game and have a bunch of new cars in the era of Hot Wheels that's considered the golden era, I feel like they could have done better. The big if I have about this game, and with a lot of people even, they felt like this game might just be like an expansion pack from the original game, and with this car selection it does feel like that. I am glad that we got 50 new cars, but why was it only 50? Why wasn't it 100 new cars instead? Who decided to make it where it was more cars from the original game instead of making it 50-50 or 100 new cars with 50 from the first game? I get probably why they done this, since that would have probably been too many cars to collect and also to upgrade as well, but I think that would have helped with the game's lifespan. And speaking of upgrading, they updated on how upgrading cars work. We still have the usual 3-tier upgrade system, but now each tier has a set of perks with 6 for you to put on each car. Pretty much these two ideas were great on paper, but were just kind of poorly executed. I hate how it is that, but yeah, they are kind of useless. Or they were just not a good idea for the long run. With the perk system kind of pointless, you have pretty much to make every car just a speed demon. There is no point to upgrade your dashes or how your brakes work and how your car drifts better. You just gotta make your car as fast as possible. And especially with trying to make your car immune to certain obstacles, that is just a waste of a perk slot. With the new dash system, there is no point in using them, since in the middle of the races you can tell there's already a massive skill gap. And there is a skill gap because people just spam the dashes at the beginning of races. Seriously, this new movement was a great idea, but it's a terrible idea for racing games. I cannot imagine how chaotic Forza Online races would be with this mechanic.
Damn.
Oh, by 1 point.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Shut bitch ass.
Get your
Now with story mode done and multiplayer done, what else is there? Well, we have track builder and livery editor. Pretty much both of these are the same from the last game. Not really anything new added, to be honest, except for the sticker editor. That is possibly the only absolute positive for this game. So what is wrong with the track builder? Pretty much it is a copy and paste system from the last game. The only real changes is with a few new added track modules, while most are actually from the last game. Except now boss modules don't have special track pieces to them. Like how the haunted house module had ghosts that would block your screen. Now the boss modules only do anything with their starting piece. We can now mix and match those previous special pieces onto the same track now. However, they really did drop the ball on the track builder, since we only have the same color pieces from the last game. And I wish instead of these useless calling cards or stuff for your profile we would get more customized stations for the track builder and the livery editor. Like, it would be cool if we got track pieces from old sets, like the ones with the arrows pointing in the direction, the old track pieces that had the Hot Wheels logo just plastered all over them. And hey, since we're getting an acceleracers DLC pack, why not just make the track pieces color schemes from them? I bet that can be done. Or hey, make movie accurate track pieces from some of the old Hot Wheels games. I mean, there's just so many more ways they could have improved on this, except for just adding a few new modules. Like this, it really does not feel like it's worth $60 with this, or in my case $100. I get why, if this was because they wanted to stick with how current Hot Wheels tracks are, but it just does not help at all. And the livery editor is pretty much the same, except with the brand new sticker editor, which again, absolute positive. But I do kind of wish there was something more to it, like with the track builder too. It would be cool we earned special pieces or special decals, unlike the pointless calling cards or anything with our profiles. Like, it would be cool we got like special paints, like holographic paint, or paint that glows in the dark, or make holographic details, or just anything else besides just any more things to add. I don't really know. However, they did not add something that we've been asking for, and that is wheel customization, a staple in pretty much every racing game now, and also a staple to custom Hot Wheels themselves. Seriously, wheel swaps is the most basic thing you can do with customizing Hot Wheels, along with how swapping wheels was a thing in previous games. Like, I don't understand why this hasn't been implemented yet. I actually don't get why. And that's why Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 is mid. The expectations we had haven't been quite met, with some almost there, but just kind of wish they were a little bit better, a little bit more tweaked out. And then in some areas, nothing has truly changed, except for the sticker editor. Perfect. That was perfect. But that is really it though. And hopefully in the upcoming seasons for this game, we get more things that we wanted.